Welcome to Grade 12 Math Algebra Review Complete course. Today we are going to talk about exponents. Now, if you are not watching from a mobile device, there is a mobile app for this. It contains quizzes and as well as other study materials for you to study algebra. So if you're interested, you could check out our link in the video description below. In my opinion, it is very helpful and it would indeed increase your effectiveness in studying for grade 12 math. The app is for both iPhone and Android. So if you have a mobile phone that is either an iPhone or an Android, check it out. It's free. So what are exponents? Well, you might have heard a lot of times, like let's say 2 to the power of 3, 10 to the power of 6. These are called exponents. So, and what it means that the power of is multiply by itself how many times. So let's see the example that I provided here. So 2 to the power of 3, this means that 2 has to multiply itself 3 times. So 2 times 2 times 2, which equals to 8. Therefore, x to the power of n means x have to times itself n times to reach the result. The requirements for exponents is that the n is a positive number and x cannot be 0. If n is 0, the result is always 1 if x does not equal to 0. So, what if there is a case where n is a negative number? Well, in the sense of when n is a negative number, it actually means it's 1 over x times the amount of n times. So, for example, 4 to the power of minus 2 means 1 over 4 to the power of 2, which is 1/16. So now, let's quickly review some of the law that we have to deal with regarding to exponents. So, the first rule, x to the power of m times x to the power of n yields x to the power of n plus m. Now, an example that I provided is when you have 2 squared times 2 squared, that would be equal to 2 to the power of 2 plus 2, which it equals to 2 to the power of 4, which it equals to 16. Now, if you do it like what we have in the question, 2 to the power 2 squared is 4, so 4 times 4 equals 16, which is the same answer. So next property, x times y to the power of m equals x to the power of m times y to the power of m. So let's look at this example. Now 2 times 3 to the power of 2 means 6 squared, which means 36, correct? Now, if we use this rule, this also means 2 squared times 3 squared, which means 4 times 9, which also equals 20 or 36. So next one, the next property, x to the power of m to the power of n equals to x to the power of m times n. So now look at this example. So if we look at this, 2 squared, which also means 4 squared, or equals to 16. Or if we use this property, we can rewritten as 2 to the power of 2 times 2, which equals to 2 to the power of 4, which also equals to 16. Now lastly, x over y to the power of n equals to x to the power of n over y to the power of n. Now, in this example, we can see that 2/3 squared, we can break it down into 2 squared over 3 squared. And if we square 2 and 3, we would get 4/9. So that is the end of this lecture. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in more of our videos, please visit our YouTube channel. The name of the YouTube channel is Mike Tutor, and I have a lot of learning videos that covers the grade 12 subjects. We also have a link in our YouTube video descriptions. That link would lead you to our site, where you would find some quizzes, other study materials pertaining to this course, as well as a link to our free mobile app for your iPhone and Android, where you can view all of the study materials and quizzes from your mobile device. And if you enjoy looking at our videos, and if you want to support us, please like our videos, share it with your friends, share it on Facebook, Twitter, as well as subscribe to our channel. I hope that you find this information helpful. Have a great day.